One of the areas that is often overlooked in seeking God's guidance and His direction for our lives is through the wise counsel of others that we know and trust for wisdom. Good morning, I'm Pastor Ernie Lewis of the Blue Point Church in Sisney, Illinois, with your thoughts for Wednesday. You know, we may think we have everything figured out, that we really don't need anyone else's help. But Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 15 says, "A fool's way is right in his own eyes, but whoever listens to counsel is wise." You know, too many people go about their day thinking, they know all that they need to know. These people are often referred to as know-it-alls, right? They would never seek the counsel of another person because they might disagree with them. And the wisdom of Proverbs reminds us a fool's way is right in his own eyes. I mean, he certainly thinks that his opinion is the only one that matters, but he reminds us here that whoever listens to counsel is wise. That is one great advantage of being a part of a fundamental church family. I am thankful for the advice or the counsel of godly men and women who have a different viewpoint than I have. They can see things perhaps that I cannot see. And they have an expertise from their own experience that I just don't have. Or it's good to hear their viewpoint and receive some wise counsel from others from time to time. Of course, we must be careful of those that we seek out for this guidance. In Psalm 1, the Bible says that satisfied, contented, happy man is the one who walks not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stands in the way of sinners, nor sits in the seat of the scornful. He is much more careful about his associations. King Saul, unfortunately, in 2 Samuel chapter 28, sought out the wisdom and even a seance from the witch of Endor. Ridiculous seeking counsel from that kind of person. But probably all of us know someone that we could turn to for some spiritual guidance. Proverbs gives many admonitions, like in chapter 15 and verse 22. It says, "Plans fail when there is no counsel, but with many advisors they succeed." Proverbs 11:14 says, "Without guidance and a people will fail, but with many counselors there is deliverance." I think that one lesson that Moses had to learn very early on was that he could not do it all when it comes to advising and handling the people's problems. He set up advisors in each tribe. By the way, this was from the advice of his father-in-law who had given him wise counsel, and it made all the difference in dealing with the children of Israel. We need to learn to listen to the sage advice of mature Christians for our lives. In Proverbs chapter 19 and verse 20, it says, "Listen to counsel and receive instruction so that you may be wise later in life." You know, one great advantage to listening to the wisdom of your elders is so that when you become an elder, maybe you can share your wisdom with some others also. When seeking God's direction, though, don't hesitate to go to a wise Christian for some counsel, direction, and guidance.